Hi, guys.
Hi.
First of all, thank you so much for doing this interview. Can you start by introducing yourself?
I am Alison. I play drums and voices.
I'm Zé, I play the bass.
I'm João. I play guitar and dancer.
Yeah. So
Okay, so can you tell us how was the first time you all met?
we've met in different situations, different time periods as well. João and I, we know each other since I've moved. I am from Brazil, so I've moved to Portugal many years ago, and I've met João. I think like 2017, early 2017, maybe 2000, late 2016, but seeing each other like not so often. But I remember in a festival because we have like friends in common, and then I saw him. He was really young.
Yeah.
We
You
were,
too.
yeah.
We were both young, but,
But,
yeah, I was way younger than him.
But yeah, I like his style, and I was like, yeah, he looks good. He, like I would make a band with him, you know. So yeah, many years after we are here.
Oh, nice. That's so great. And you
And
guys seems really like really good friends, so
yeah, so like of course Mandy is now with us, but we had Tomas before. Tomas was the first bassist. We were getting the studio. We've met Tomas by a friend. This friend, he was our first producer, mixer, and everything. He kind of like helped us to put the band together, and then he also, before helping us with that, he introduced us Tomas, and we became friends. And when we started to play as Maquina, we weren't like thinking to be a band. So we were just having fun. It wasn't premeditated. It was just a surprise for us as well. Of course, like Tomas is no longer with us. He likes to play, but like of course we've been doing like this intensity of concerts, traveling all over and doing stuff. And yeah, it was a friendly agreement. And then like luckily, most important is having Mandy here, which makes us be yeah, we are able to keep playing because of him. And he's doing a good job. He's doing a really good job. We're really excited doing the new stuff and doing the concerts, being like getting more tight and tight. So yeah, Mandy before us, before yeah being part of the band, he was a part of the band already because he was doing the sound since basically since beginning of the band as well. He was there mixing every concert for us, so he knows pretty much what we need.
that's amazing. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I said, you guys all seem really like a family, so that's great when
Yeah,
you all play together.
because we stick
Um,
together like all the time, you know. We are together all the
We're
time.
like Velcro.
Yeah, yeah, like yeah.
a
And it's good
cult.
to show that this image is kind of like a people can see and it's
Yeah,
genuine.
that's the best, you know.
Yes.
So something that caught my attention was your name, the name of the band, Maquina. So how did that come to be Maquina? And is there any meaning behind it?
Okay, so yeah, we had like a really tight time to choose the name because when we were like in the beginning, a friend invited us to play, and we just had some songs, but like we don't have even a name. So he said, yeah, find something for us to put like in the artwork and to promote. So yeah, we had like a week doing like brainstormings and like yeah, I remember that I think we were craving to have like one strong words and that could like describe a unity of the three of us. So Machina I think like fits perfectly because like even the sound that we do, it's really like a machine working and like and we, the three of us, we are the machine in the end, like the three pieces, and can't work without one of each one of us, you know.
Yeah,
That's true.
it does it work.
Yeah, it was more or less that, you know.
But it's funny because like also after that, like watching the name like Machina and then knowing that we don't play with proper machines is also like cool because it's antagonizing thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so great. And also, so regarding a little bit about that, was music something you guys always wanted to do?
For me, yes.
Yeah, for me too. Like even
Even
like
for him.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think every one of
Yeah,
us
since kid.
like we never
Believe
thought
it.
that could be possible, you know, like
I see pictures, like I have seen pictures of João like 3 4 years old holding like a plastic
playing
guitar,
piano
his
and playing
and
piano.
everything. So yeah, like
And of course, like I remember when I was a kid, like listening bands that I was enjoying and like faking
Yeah.
that I was playing like in the front of mirror, you know,
Yeah.
this kind of stuff.
I destroyed like many sofas of my grandmother because I used to have like a drumsticks, but yeah, it was very expensive to buy drums in Brazil. So yeah, I was beating sofas and everything. She was mad all the time, but yeah, I was like, I want to be a musician. She was like, oh no, that's not a life for you. But here we are.
Oh my
She loves
God.
it. She totally supported now. So yeah,
Oh, I love that. I love shout out to
yeah,
grandma.
yeah,
Two
Yeah,
grandmas in
so
general.
yeah.
grandmas
They
in
help a
general.
lot. They help a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, so talking a little bit more now on the side of the creative process. So when I listen to your music, I really feel like it's captivating and hypnotic, also with the repetition of the sounds. I noticed that, in my opinion, your lyrics match the energy of that in a unique way. So I was wondering, do you have a process when you're writing lyrics, or is just like it comes
Ooh.
to mind?
It depends, but it happened already both situations. It's like a lyrics for me. It's something really hard because I grew up like liking instrumentals, like an instrument, and I used to say that since even before singing in Maquina that I can play and I'm able to play any instrument, like give me something and I will try something, but no voice, no voice, like don't give me the microphone, but uh, and because like even when I listen to music, I'm not like really paying attention for the lyrics, you know. It's something that of course eventually I go there, search for if I don't understand properly, but it's not the thing that I'm like most uh, like paying attention. So of course, like now it's a challenge for me as well to write because it's cool. Like when you like, I don't want to like write like sometimes I like to be cheesy, but I'm not like 100% cheesy, you know. And it's really hard, like sometimes to find the proper words and the meaning, the message you want to give behind. It's a challenge, but I in the end I felt that it was easier to write in English rather than Portuguese because Portuguese kind of like it's my mother language, so I know like you can write the same thing in a really more metaphoric way, uh, which becomes a little bit more interesting, and not like being cheesy all the time, very simple. Because Portuguese sounds something more like arranged, you know. So for me, it's even twice as hard to write in Portuguese, and that's what I'm trying lately. But I always have something that it starts with a situation, or I try to put myself like in a situation, you know, like there is always something behind. I'm not like a just gibberishing there. Yeah, not that I want to give like the powerful message. Not like I don't think I have like a lot of ethos going on in the lyrics, but there is a message. Yeah, there is a message behind, and I think yeah, like it's important at least to make sense for me because like if I don't feel why I'm singing, I don't think the songs will like sound at the end like in the way we want because you know like the emotion it needs to make sense for me as well. So yeah, the process is I try, I try, I try, I try.
Yeah, and
It's
after
something.
doing the music, he tried to fit
Yeah,
like quotes and sentences, and
yeah.
like you said, like catching the energy of the song, and yeah, using a cool metric on it. I don't know.
There was a songs that the song came first and then the lyrics arrived later. But then I was like in this process of writing, because something that I have to like I don't have on my daily basis writing process. It's something that I have to start to think I'm gonna write, so I'm gonna get inspirations now. And then I remember that I started to write more stuff, so I had like those things like in the corner just getting dust. So eventually when we started to do new songs, like right there, like the song just appeared, the groove just appeared. I put the lyrics because it was already there, and it fit so well that it was like that's it. Like I already have like some lyrics that I can try to use in the new songs, like a straight up, not even thinking much, you know. And sometimes it works, sometimes does it like because it's cool to think like a band's. If you ask for bands like what comes first, the song, like the instrumental or the lyrics, and you will have like so many different approaches. Some bands will say first instrumental, and someone will say like no, first is lyrics. You need lyrics to create the whole thing. So, and for us, so for me in this situation, it happens both. It's like go with the flow. Yeah.
No, totally. Yeah, it's just that, you know, for me, I always like to ask the lyric process because I don't know, I mean, I do listen obviously to the sounds, but I'm always intrigued of what the band is thinking of when that, you know, the lyric
Yeah.
process is
That's
happening.
cool.
Yeah, so also I wanted to talk about so your albums, right? So you, if I'm correct, your first album is 30 tracks for clubbing, and
Yes.
then if I'm pronouncing incorrectly, is Prata.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Prata, yeah.
I have my Spanish Prata.
Perfect.
And
Yes.
your most recent single, Misfit. I
Yeah.
was curious, do you feel there has been a musical growth in your creative process from your early work to now?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning, like the first album was so ingenious, was so we did like what we had and what we were, like really raw in a raw way. But of course, in the second one, we tried to like keep
Polish a little.
the same energy, but yeah, polish for sure, and like trying to think more how to construct a song and not just jamming all the time, and not, yeah, a bit more, yeah, still jamming but still thinking a bit, not just doing something and hoping for the best, you know.
Yeah. It's like a straightforward play. But
Do
it's
you
fun.
think? Oh, you can go. Yeah, go.
Yeah, it's fun because the Misfits was a different approach comparing to the first two albums. We had like a little more time just for one song. It wasn't like the whole album, and also we had like a big time to keep producing and making the sound better. Um, but it was different because when the guy asked us to record the Misfit, he asked, "Do you have any song ready?" And then I say, "Yeah, sure," but we have no song, we have nothing. And then I came back to the boys like, "Guys, we have this, and this, so we have to do a song." And then like we end up like finishing the song and finding like the rest of the ways in the studio, which is also a different approach. Also like because then you will have more opinions going around, you know. But then now here in this studio, here's the drum,
Whoa.
the bass aí, ó, guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
So yeah, and then we are here in this tiny room, and I'm loving it the way that we are doing like for the new songs, which is very different comparing to the previous one because I think we are going a little bit more surgical.
Ooh, I'm so curious to listen to
Yeah.
the new what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me see. So I'm kind of a, how you say, like a nerd when it comes to like gear, like instrument gear.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm really particular, but I when I hear your music, also I remember bands of like A Place to Bury Strangers, Kraftwerk, Suicide. I was curious, what type of gear do you use? Like your pedals, amps, and do you record yourselves? And is it analog or digital in terms of?
So we can start with the gear.
Okay, for
Guitar
me,
gears.
I'm an analog guy, so yeah, I try to run from the digital of course, like we need the digital. We live in a digital era. To record, we need digital stuff. But to do the effects, yeah, just like pedal by pedal, and mostly it's just like delays and distortions.
Yeah, Lejean has like a 3 delays and 2 fuzz.
But and one of them have delay too.
Yeah.
But like and most of the times they are like with the feedback on the max and like and to modulate and oscillate waves and create like textures. Yeah, I think it's the way that I can like explore my sounds a bit. Yeah, like sound, but in a visual way. If I can, if it makes
Yeah,
sense.
we always say that like we try to make the best canvas clean for João, and then he can go there and
Paint a bit here, a bit there,
Yeah.
dripping, Pollock.
yeah, we make the bed and then he can lay down, you know. But it's I think João like for João, like this is my opinion. It's like you can give João's any guitar and any guitar amp, as long as he has like his pedal board, he will always take the same kind of sound, you know. Like he got the tone. It's very specific, and it's most like like you can give any guitar amp as well, but the tone will be always the same, which is really cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
And Mandy.
Yeah, I use it's like João uses pedals and everything. I use a guitar processor, so it's a bit of a different approach because Tomás used it was a distortion.
American distortion
Yeah.
from Tom is like a 30 euros.
Yeah, it's like a very
Huge sound.
And I use an Helix, Line 6 Helix, which is a fairly expensive equipment. So I had to convince them, so I'm going to use this. Is that okay? And they were like,
no.
"Mm." But trust me, I'm going to try to do, like, emulate not emulate, like, because we cannot emulate the sound of a person playing, so I cannot play exactly as Tomás. I will never do that.
And also we don't want to do that. We don't want that.
So how can I bring like the identity of the band itself, like Maquina? The sound, the bass sound is very specific, like identity wise. But what can I bring to the table also? Like I can do like several. I remember, I think the first time that I listened to Contact, which is in Prata. So they have this really specific sound that I knew that I could replicate on the get-go with the guitar processor, and we went to rehearsing, and hey, look what I did, and I said, start doing yon 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 yon.
The same sound of the
And they
recording.
were like, what the hell is going on there? I was like, I know, because for me it's a bit of a strange thing, because as João can do a canvas and he can like paint it in the canvas, I'm more like, I need to know a direction in the sort of ways. I'm more of a directional guy, but I'm
More logical.
Yeah, very logical, very surgical in a type of way. How do you pluck the strings? If you do palm mute, you don't palm mute, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So they're very surgical in that type of thing.
But I think one of the tricks are like
But yeah, that stack, it's Maquina's.
Whoa, that's
we split here, like the bass is like the bass amp and the guitar amp.
yeah.
So we split the sound. Distortions goes only here from the bass, only distortion, and here is only like the low frequencies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like that makes like the sound a little bit more clear also, because you will have like the distortion.
Yeah, like more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is also like the João's pedal board.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I want.
this is the Mandy
Yeah.
processor, and the bass is also important because this is a very specific semi-hollow body bass.
Such
So
a good-
the whole harmonics that goes through this bass makes the sound really specific.
Yeah.
João bought this bass long time ago because of a band we like a lot, and who would ever thought that you would make the sound for Maquina very specific, you know? So
true.
And for the drums, I would say that the DD3 Boss DD3 digital delay is the one that I use for singing. Is that it's what makes the things crazy. So yeah, and yeah, like but the gear is pretty simple, right? Like it's a drums, it's
Yeah.
cymbals, and yeah, drums.
And the SPGs.
Yeah.
We have
What's it?
triggers.
Yeah, we have, yeah, like I do triggers like I kick the
Yeah.
trigger, I kick the trigger,
Yeah.
I trigger the kick. Like, I trigger the kick with a 909 to get a little bit more these techno vibes. Also the snare with the same 909, and then I have the pads where I have like a, just like a shot with the different sounds. I
Yeah.
don't do loopings, which a lot of people think that we do,
Yeah.
but we don't have loopers in our gear. There is no loopers and no reverb as well. We don't play with reverb. It's not. I don't think it was a choice. It was a
Yeah,
we-
anything against reverb, but
yeah. We don't have anything against reverb. It wasn't a choice. It was like it's the same like when people ask like why do you play like a kind of like a some center electronic centered music, but you play with
Yeah.
instruments. And then we were like, because we had no money to buy like a synthesizers back in the day, so we were just using what we have. So in some sort of way, we were just like taking what we have. And as much as I talk to people, it's like to hear that everyone kind of share the same thing as like when you have like a limitations, it brings so much more creativity.
Yeah.
And this is what a Maquina is like the challenge always. Like we try to always, like not adding so much, but always like what we can get from this, what we can get from what we have now, and then
Yeah.
maybe like there is no a secret or even like a programming like maybe in a year I'm gonna buy this or that. Is more like what we are feeling.
Yeah, but
spontaneous. Yeah.
Yeah.
playing with the instruments also gives that vibe of body music as well. This you can transmit that to the audience. Like it's three people playing electronic music for people to dance, and maybe it's also a bit of a thing in the band that people feel that.
Yeah.
So it's not the electronic. If we were like modulating something. Tell me if I'm
twisting
doing
knobs.
wrong.
Yeah.
If I'm saying anything wrong, just tell me. I'm the new guy. But if you're twisting like knobs and everything, just standing on the table, I don't think that it can be a lot.
It can be, yeah.
It can be, but we don't feel that need of just limiting ourselves. We want to dance to the thing, and João does that a lot, playing in guitar, and you can see João dancing back and forth, and Alison playing the drums. It's very physical thing, and transmitting that to the people also gives energy. That another bit of energy for the audience.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
agree. Of course, like we are not like always excluding the synthesizer or sequencers or anything. Like it's
No,
something
but-
that we actually talk about it. It's like so like it's always start like a little seed. So like we are always like putting water, and maybe eventually one day we will come up with something. But of course, for now, like it's been so much fun to do in this way. And of course you hear like a lot of people's opinion going like you need to add this, you need to add that, you need to, and
Yeah.
we are like always taking notes, but
Saxophone?
yeah,
No, it's
we are always taking notes, but yeah, like we go like slow, like it's always like a seed, like you plant the seed and then you put some water and see what happens eventually. But then you ask about the record procession. Sorry, we try to go analog. We try to go tapes, but we don't have like studios here that are like 100% analog. Do we have?
No, I don't think so.
So it's always a mix. Analog. Sometimes we record digital,
Yes.
send to analog to
Yeah.
get the warm of the tape and the wobbling of the tape, and then goes back to the digital, finish anything. So that's it. Sorry.
No, that was amazing. You gave me even a tour of the of the
You
instrument.
have the whole recipe now.
Yeah,
You
like,
have-
we are not gatekeepers.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Not
And
at all.
Is it difficult, like speaking, since that was kind of my other question was, that you guys don't use, the synth and you play with actual live instruments. Is that difficult to plan out when you, you play live, or is it just natural? Like, is it difficult a process to do that?
No, it's very natural.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for like before, right? So it's very natural.
Yeah, and you want to keep that as much as fast, like as efficient as possible. Like we should use this cable, so if we have a 30-minute line check, we are ready to play. We don't have to spend like 2 hours or 1 hour and a half setting up. So we can do that with just João. Just has two. He has to plug just two jacks to the one to the guitar and one to the amp. I use the processor like split that just needs three cables, and we are trying to do that with the same with Alison. Just plug everything like the SPD has a cable like of less cables as possible. So we want to play.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like a rock band going to
yeah.
a venue to play.
Or a punk band, more
Yeah,
like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not so much.
more punk,
yeah,
yeah.
not just so straight through the amp, but yeah, almost.
We've learned so much with Place to Bury Strangers on our first tour, and also like when we go on tour in Europe, we kind of reduce our material, and we like I think after playing like 100 something concerts, we kind of started to get our way, our modus operandi to do stuff. So like every time we would try to, like make it better and better and better, to have more time playing rather than like spending time in setting up and solving like problems that it becomes a stress when you're like playing for like a 12 days, 14 days on the road. So yeah, but it's a normal things. Like I think what is for like a people who plays with live synthesizers and drum machines and everything, like they have like a lot of little patches to connect it and everything. I think it's the same feeling of set up something.
Yeah, going like a 4 hour trip just to play 1 hour.
Yes.
Oh my, so speaking about touring, I saw that if this is correct, but I saw you guys played in South Korea. Was that your first time and the Sandari Festival?
Yeah,
How was
Sandari.
that? Yes, Sandari. How was that experience for you? And playing so far away from home and seeing how the Korean audience really loved seeing you live for the first time. How was overall the experience?
I think was perfect. Even was like really short. Was like 3 days. Everything was so fast, but like yeah, we felt so much love from Korean crowd. The people are not shy. The people like to express themselves and to say, guys, really enjoy it, blah blah. And even during the show, like the people were enjoying themselves. It's not like a country when you go and the people are more cold, and even they are enjoying their like statues. That it's okay anyway, but like there, I felt that the people, knows how to party. Yeah, like
Yeah.
super cool. Even we were on the other side of the world, and it was cool because like when we arrived, some people was already like saying that they were excited to see us, and we were like, what? Why? Like,
How do you know?
how do you know us? Like, we are so tiny. We are a Portuguese band, but like, yeah, gladly, yeah, the people are talking and like and enjoying what we are doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was super good, and we made like so many good friends there, like that we're gonna keep forever.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, and would you ever like to, go back and tour maybe different
Yes,
places? Yeah.
Yeah, we want to go to South America now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
that's
least
what
I
that was
really
my question.
want.
So, like yeah, we have dates confirmed for next year, and we are definitely going to Brazil. Coming back to my country, which is
Yay!
really
Back,
fun.
no.
But of course, like the experience that we had in South Korea was amazing. Which of course it was, as João said, it was very short, but the feeling of coming back home, it was a very good feeling, and we were really excited talking like how can we go back, like talking to the guy who was representing us as Maquina in the festival, doing the networking, saying like we want to come back like as soon as possible, like let's make it happen, like it is a very nice place and people are really nice. even when you're like across the world, it didn't make us feel really far away from home. Like, of course, you have like the architecture, the food, and everything, very different. But the feeling of people being warm with you is something that there is no money that can pay that. So.
Yeah, it's the power of music, you know.
Yeah,
It's how
of
you
course
can
it's a
connect.
privileged
Yeah.
position for us because we're going as a musician, not a tourist. But
Yeah.
we've met the guys from PCR, which is a band.
Barbara knows
Yeah,
him.
so yeah, we love him, like yeah, and everything. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
yeah.
place we want to go back. South Korea, call us back, please.
South Korea.
Yeah,
Shout out. Yeah, yeah. Since you guys, PCR. I lived in Korea for like 7 months. So I'm really good friends with Kimin from PCR. So
yeah.
Yes.
talk to me about you
So
guys. So
cool.
shout out.
Yes,
Yeah. So
best.
you guys mentioned Latin America. So
Yeah.
I know the magazine that I work for is from Chile. So would you guys? I know after people seeing this interview, they would love to hear your music, and I think it'd be great to see you guys there eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chile is the hometown of Folaxoid as well, which is one of
Yes.
our foundation bands. Like, we love Folaxoid. So,
Dominga, Queen.
yeah,
Domingo.
the
The
queens of the
best.
queen is the darkness queen.
The Darkness Queen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
actually, she show us how that you can use like a digital delay from Boss, and you can do like magic
Yeah, simple
with
pedal
a
board.
simple pedal. Like that anyone give so much attention, but like it's with less you can do a lot. Yeah. But yeah, she learned this actually was really important.
yeah, also that was one of my questions. I was gonna say if any more bands from Chile or artists that you
Uh,
or
it's
just them.
it's a no fun. I don't. I'm not. If I'm not wrong, I don't know.
But if I know more, I don't know. But maybe we know some
I
from Chile.
I have just to make a research because I'm not sure if it's a punk band, but I'm not sure if it's a band called No Fun at All. But I don't think it's
You have
from.
some recommendations?
No fun at all.
Yeah, procura lá No Fun at All.
I really Holy Drug Couple.
Oh,
I
the
don't know if you
little
guys.
couple,
Yes.
yeah. I forgot.
Yes, Holy Drug
Yeah,
Couple.
because I
Suécia,
was
what the
used to
fuck?
listen them,
Sweden.
but like years ago, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really years ago.
Because they were
Obviously,
dancing from
Los
Chile.
Jaivas,
That's funny.
Okay, okay.
an old Chilean band folk, really psychedelic as well. So check it out
Oh,
when you have a
nice.
chance. But yeah, there's a lot more. We have Los Bunke, Los Prisioneros. So just check it out.
Yeah.
I can send you all the list later.
Yes,
Please,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
por favor.
Cece. So I saw your sign for me is I'm really familiarized with the Fuzz Club Records, and also you work with the booking agency Swamp Records, and if I'm correct, with an independent label from Portugal called Pointless. So how was your reaction with all those opportunities that came up for you with this, and how did it come together with that?
Like us,
Starting from the beginning.
yeah, Pointless was the first agency that took us, and they saw something on us. I remember João Modas, the head guy. He asked like, "What do you guys want to do?" And then we were like, "We want to play." And they were like, "Do you guys want to play?" Yeah, like yeah, I can put you to play like all over the country. Of course, it's your first year. Like, no, you're not gonna get like a good fee, but of course, I can put you to play. And then we were like, let's do it. Let's see what happened. Also, like the opportunity to do Fuzz, to release the album with the Fuzz Club, and also going to Swamp booking. It was a kind of in a early stage of the band because we had nothing before. We had like also a local label on Porto called it Saliva Diva, which was they released our first album in CD. But when we started to like talk and see that we actually are having opportunities to go outside of Portugal, for us it was we saw it as an opportunity, and then we we were like, or we grab it or we let it go. Of course, we started to send an emails and talk to people and do the drill, you know, until get the final answer, which is always like, you know, makes you a little bit anxious. But it was the first opportunities showing up. Of course, it was more names like also coming and asking about us. But it was also fun because two agency and label that we were like a kind of interested, they also got interested in us. So it was a easy way to, you know, like make things happen. But of course, as a band starting in Portugal, where we know the scene is not really strong in Portuguese scene is not really strong in Europe. For us, it was a very nice to see those going to First Club and Swamp Booking as a big opportunities for us.
Yeah,
So
and also,
we grab it. Yeah.
yeah, that's so great though, because I personally from Fuzz Club, a lot of bands that I listen to, like the Underground Youth or Place Very Strangers and you guys.
Yeah.
But that's why I asked. I was just really curious. So that's great. Congrats.
Thank you.
um,
Yeah, we know like
yeah.
the fan base is also really solid fan base from First Club. Like people who actually really likes music and
Mhm.
support it. And yeah,
And they go every year to Eindhoven to see the new bands
yeah,
that
yeah,
are
yeah,
coming
Yeah,
out, and yeah.
yeah.
that's my dream. My dream to travel.
You should come. Yeah, it's gonna be you're gonna like it. It's a really cool. It feels like a family gathering, like a big family. Like how many people? 2,000 people or something, or even more.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a big family gathering, and yeah, it's so cool because yeah, like being accepted and being part of the family of First Club, it's a really cool thing. You know, like I was listening to a lot of bands of First Club before, so
Mhm.
it's like then you see your band's name
Wow.
in between like in the middle of so many great names that you like. It's kind of like it
I,
feels like a dream, you know. So yeah,
yeah. You're living it. You're living
yeah,
it.
yeah, totally.
So
The future
regarding what
is
you just
bright.
said about the scene in Portugal, I'm not familiarized with the scene there. So if you can talk a little bit about that and if you feel that musicians are supported and encouraged there in
Here,
Portugal. Hmm.
supported not that much in terms of governmental things.
Yeah.
I think like the cultural things very centered to tourism here. So
Hmm.
like the bands are doing by themselves. Of course, the scene grew a little bit by like in the last 5 years. We are seeing more Portuguese band going and touring in Europe and outside of Europe as well, and people also knowing these bands, the names. But we have something really strong in Portugal. But it's very like from Portugal is a community, you know, is a small country, and who kind of like runs and keep the circuit alive is those people, you know, like the people who wants to make this a thing, and yeah, like you see everything, you see like all kinds of peoples, all sort of
All
years,
ages.
yeah, all
Yeah.
sort of ages, like it's a pretty cool thing, you know, like you have young people like really interested in alternative music, not only like you know, like the pop electronic, which is not also bad, but I think when you go to Europe you see a little bit more the lack of some sort of youth people going to rock concerts or something. In Portugal, like I'm suspect to say because I like it here and I saw the circuit, but I think I just started to actually see in a different way, like in a better way than before, when I started to go outside and say like this is beautiful here because the community, but it's bad because the culture thing, you know, like there's no money that people invest in this, and then you go to Europe and you see like the country is investing more like
Yeah.
in make like music festivals and bringing bands, not only like the big names, but they know like if they want to make something big, they have to start to give opportunity for those bands, you know. You never know. And in Portugal, I think like things more like people seeing like how bands are doing. This is the most how do you say encourages
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
way
Encourage.
to make people go outside, say like, if this band can do some tour outside, we can also do, you know. So yeah, something like this. What do you think?
No, but yeah, I agree with everything. It's like, unfortunately, we don't have, like, not everyone have the same opportunities. We are one of the luckiest bands now that, like, of course, with a lot of work, but like having opportunities to go outside and to tour and to have concerts. But yeah, we have so many cool and special projects here that are not known because of yeah the situation of Portugal in Europe. But like yeah, we have something special here, and like yeah, everyone are welcome to come here to live this, you know. And we hope that like bands like us and others that are starting to to go outside,
Yeah,
that
internationalize.
can help and to show that
We have a good thing here.
yeah, that yeah, we have quality projects here, not just American bands or Asian bands or whatever. Like we are in the corner, but we have something cool too.
It's like Portugal just need to export more bands, and we are starting. You can see now like some bands. Like I can name it. You can save the names for later. But there's a band we like a lot. Call it ETA. It's a Hetta. Hetta. There's 800 Gondomar from Porto. 10,000 Russos, which is one of the foundations bands for us. If you listen to 10,000 Russos, you will understand our sound pretty easy as well.
They were in Fuzz Club before.
They were also in First Club. Yeah, also.
It's like 10,000 Russians.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
So,
Yeah,
so
like-
like then we have like the pointless bands like Sunflowers. What more guys help me? It's like when
Travo,
you Travo, of course Travo.
Unsafe Space Garden.
Unsafe
Unsafe
Space
Space
Garden,
Garden, Conferência Inferno.
Yeah, Cobra
Cobra
Fuma.
Fuma.
Yeah, there's like a lot of good bands, really good material, top tier. It just need like this find this thing like to export it more, and people also like from the center of Europe. I think that now they are looking a little bit more like, let's see what is happening in Portugal. Maybe we can bring something, you know. You can see that it's changing, and I think bit by bit we're gonna get there. Some like a normalize something, internationalize
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. I was gonna ask for like name of artists or bands in Portugal, so I have that. I'm gonna write it down.
I can send you. Yeah, we write better. You can
Yeah.
ask it. To write you like yeah. We will love to put this band like as much as we can help these bands as well to spread the Portuguese scene to the world. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we have to do. Support each other. And
Yes.
So, well, apart from the music, I'm really drawn in the behind the scene process of like merch, album artwork, and when I saw the music video for Misfit, your new single, it reminded me a little bit of if I'm for me like the David Lynch movies inspired. So when it comes to the artwork merch, what inspires you, and if you all collaborate on that?
Okay, so we can talk about the clip before, but yeah, it wasn't like literally David Lynch, but it's one of the directors that I love the most. But was more influenced like horror movies in general, like old school horror movies, of course,
B-movies as
B
well.
movies, 80s, that you have someone following other person.
It's like a horror, but you kind of laugh because
I love
it's
those.
so bad. And then it's so bad that it becomes good.
Yeah,
know?
you see blood like dripping and flowing, and you are like,
Japanese
okay,
style.
yeah, like
Japanese
super gore,
style.
but not so, yeah,
Evil Dead.
Evil
Yeah.
Dead, yeah.
So yeah.
And as the song was had this feeling of thrilling and like a bit, I don't know, like how can I say,
Spooky,
spooky, yeah.
gloomy.
We thought, yeah, why not doing like a little movie, if we can say, like with a little storyline, and yeah, we tried to make as like something that could be that you are watching, you can think it's real or maybe paranoia of the person, something ambiguous, you know. That like something is happening, but after another moment happen, and you are like, okay, but was that person or was that one? And yeah, to create some confusion, not be so literal. Yeah.
True.
And in general, like the merch and covers and posters, it's like us doing, and
Since beginning,
Sophia too.
yeah.
Like
It was always since like the beginning. João is really good at doing that Photoshop, like Photoshop and everything. And the idea is it's funny because it's not like since beginning. I don't think we spend a lot of time thinking what we want to do. Things comes a little bit natural.
it's like the music, like
Yeah. So yeah, when we do the merch, some stuff is like start with a little scrap, and then we started to put things together. But most of the time, yeah, it's João and I just like frying brains and sharing, because I think the funny part is like if I come up with idea, I put on the table, and then João take my idea, and then he started to bend the idea with what was to be just one page, maybe will become like a 3 pages with more stuff. But then we started to bend the idea, tal, and there is it. It's like something go back and forth. It's like, what do you think like this, and then what do you think like blah 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 blah, and then yeah.
yeah. We already work with other people too, but lately we are doing, everything, from us, yeah.
Because we started like it was funny to like give like the work to someone, say like do something, we like your art, but then we started to feel that we were losing also our kind of strong identity, yeah. And then like nothing better than having like your guitarist doing the image, which kind of like the image is like, for me sometimes I look to the images and I think it's like the guitar, like it's noisy,
Yeah,
it's harsh,
always with texture too.
yeah. There's like a lot of texture, there's a lot of harshness, but there's details, like there's like a little things. And sometimes we always say like the less is the better, like go simple and stuff like that, but I don't think we are very perfectionist on those stuff. Yeah.
Because I saw the photo you guys have put of your t-shirts, the new one, and I really loved it. So
I miss it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was really good.
Yeah, actually, it
so-
was a friend of us that made the mask. That after went
The
to
mask is real,
yeah,
yeah.
we have the mask. The mask is real. It's not
Yeah.
just like we took out from internet. Like
Yeah. It's made by kombucha, which is like how do you call it?
biomaterial.
Yeah.
They do a biomaterial like leather. Basically,
Okay.
did leather with kombucha.
Yeah, and
Seems weird, but like
Yeah.
it's super cool. It's super cool.
yeah.
But you need to conserve that.
Yeah, we saved the mask like in the fridge because it needs to be like a fresh and a little bit moistured. Otherwise, it gets really dry and then you cannot wear it anymore. But yeah, it's super cool to have the piece in your hand. Like as we did for Prata, we have like
Yeah, in Prata we did the plates.
monolith,
Yeah.
the artifact.
Yeah, I don't know the monolith.
the
I
artifact,
guess.
yeah.
That's
Some
so
people
cool.
already thought that we were inspired by 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
In the beginning,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
the monkeys look to the,
The
monolith.
monkeys. Yeah.
It's
That
like
is-
us looking to the
Yeah, but I think we like to start with something that we do, and after going to the digital,
yeah.
like the mask, the plate.
It's analog and then digital.
That's true. So this is just like a fun question. Just it came up to me. So I was imagining, would you accept, for example, if somebody offered you to do a live performance, a soundtrack to a movie, for example, like Suspira or Night of the Living Dead, like doing those,
Yes.
because I imagine your music, and I just felt like that would be so cool to see you guys do that one day.
We'll love to do that.
Of course.
I think this is one of the, like I think we can share this in between our three of us. Like it's this kind of bucket list thing you have, like of a score some kind of movie.
Yeah. Once we
Yeah.
did like, but was like just experience
Live.
live a long time ago. We did like not with Maquina, but as
Same musicians.
same musicians. We did for the Holy Mountain of Khodorovsky, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we did like a bit of the live score. It was a cool experience. Yeah, and
Wow.
as is really trippy and surrealist, we could like
Yeah.
do whatever we want, you know. But yeah, you are bringing good references. Of course, Dario Argento, Suspiria. It's an amazing movie too. Yeah, for sure. We hope one day someone can invite us.
We kind of took the Suspiria artwork, like the movie artwork. That was like the first reference for
The
our
layout, yeah,
the layout of the movie artwork. There was the first reference for us to do our movie artwork for the Misfits. Like
Yeah, that's why I
that
was
was like the first reference we took. Like
Yeah,
so it's
because
cool.
every vinyl come with a poster, like a movie poster, and yeah, that's the one that he's talking about.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my God, I really want to see that.
Yeah.
When
Show,
I'll go
show,
there.
show, Mehdi.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my legs.
No.
Where is it? Yeah,
Ah, okay, can show to you.
Oh.
like this. Can you?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, that is
Of
so
course,
cool.
it feels a little
That's like
bit different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I see it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want it all. That's amazing.
We're gonna
Yeah.
save one for you.
Thank you. Gracias. Muchas gracias. So, okay, so if someone is starting out a band or, recently, what advice would you give to that person?
Believe in your thing, and do it for the fun as well. Do it
Yeah, do it for you. Don't
for
do
you,
it
yeah, for the others. Forget about the others. It's cool. Like
And
when you think like I'm just doing for fun, I wanna just having as much fun as possible. Otherwise, you're gonna be stressful, and then you're gonna have a trauma, and then you're not gonna play anymore. I've been so dramatic.
no, but yeah, and trying to experience things and doing mistakes, you know, and explore, not be just stuck like, I want to do a band sounding like this. No, like just be yourself with the people that you do
Inspires
play,
you.
and after, for sure you're gonna find something original because like you are not trying to copy anything. You are just
Yeah.
like
Being yourself. There
Be-
is no one
like-
like you. There is no other you. So just do
no
your
one
thing.
like
And
you.
believe in your shit. Believe in your shit. Like I remember there was this friend. I know him. Like he lives here. He's a friend of us, Marcio. He was when I was I think 17, 18 years old. I was doing my first demos, and I showed him, and it was sounding really like shit. It was bad. But I remember it was like really happy with me, saying like, yeah, Alison, this is nice. You gotta believe in your shit. If you don't, who's gonna
Who's gonna do it?
yeah, who's gonna do it? And then I was like, like if I'm gonna do something, it's gonna, with some purpose, at least with something behind, not just do because.
Even if the purpose is just to have fun, just
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if the purpose is just to have fun. What I've been doing this for like the last 2-3 years in Maquina.
Yeah, and another one, not doing comparison, not compare like your project with the others, because I did this in the beginning with Maquina, and
Oh.
after like after I regret a bit because like
Just waste time.
as Portugal, like we talk, like you don't have so many opportunities. Sometimes I was like, like maybe our band don't gonna have so much success because like if I look to the others, they are not having too. So why us? But like in the end, like it's not like this, like if happen with us can happen with anybody, so
Yeah.
everybody. So
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
and lastly, is there anything you want to share with us about your coming projects or other plans in the near future for Maquina?
So yeah, as we said, like it's something very fresh, which we are like confirming here. Like we are going to Brazil next year in the first semester, in probably March. This is something very nice for us. But also the album is set to. We want to release the third album, and it's set to late June. So like we are working a lot, making the music, finishing the whole process, trying to make the best album ever made from us. I'm really optimistic. Yeah, I'm really optimistic with this album. Like it's the process are making me really optimistic because we are going a little bit more surgical. You know, there is like more dynamics. The thing's not just going straight forward like a horse. You know, like there is like a space. There is like a pauses, and these things are making the song and the music more enriched, if I may say that. And yeah, like the albums I think is our thing for next year, and then like after release the album or during the album release we will be touring together, and the whole drill of promoting the new album.
Yay. Oh my God. Well, I'm looking forward to listening to your new album and seeing you guys live one day.
We hope.
Yes, come to Portugal.
Oh my God, yes, I have. Well, muchas gracias por la
Muchas
entrevista.
gracias.
Thank you,
Obrigado
thank
por todo.
Encantado.
Encantado.
Gracias.
Adiós. Bye bye.
Tchau.
Faz o coraçãozinho.